Hello everybody, this is Sherry coming to you live on Facebook, and I'll be uploading this to YouTube. I'm going to be transplanting today. Come along and join me and I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm here on my patio here in Cape Coral, Florida, and I've got some cucumbers that I'm going to pot. I'm going to put them in this little pot right here. I've already got some dirt in. I've got a pot like this. I've got my strawberries in. So here's what I've got. I've got these cucumbers, and you can see I grew these from seeds, and they're getting bigger. The pot's had a lot of rain washed through it. It's washed out the nutrients in the soil. So we're going to go ahead and replant some of these into this planter. I'm going to take this one on the end. Now it's funny, I got this little garden set with this planter, and I thought, oh, these are kind of small, but you know, actually they're going to be great for transplanting these plants. So I'm going to dig down around the side carefully. I'm going to show you here what I'm doing. I'm cutting next to the planter. I'm taking this one at the end. If we get a little dirt on the table, it's okay. I'm digging down several inches from the outside of the plant because I'm going to get a great big scoop of it, just like it was in a planter this size in the nursery. All right, so I got that loose. Now I'm going to go ahead and dig out some of the dirt here on one of the edges of the pot. And going to carefully dig down deep, scoop this cucumber out. See, I've got a nice healthy amount of dirt. You can see the roots are down clear to the bottom of the planter, so it's good that I'm getting it transplanted. We're going to go ahead and stick this guy right here at the very back of this area. I'm going to take some of this dirt I scooped out with my hand and carefully scoop it around the edge. I'm wanting to fill in this cucumber. I'm pressing the dirt down, making sure I get all the air out of it. I want to make sure it holds firm in the wind. So we've got one little plant in this section. Now let's see, this plant looks real healthy right here. We're going to do the same thing on this plant. Again, you can see that I'm chopping with my little utensil down on the sides, straight down, an inch or so away from the plant on all sides. I'm going to go ahead and scoop the dirt out of this little area like I did before. It's really easy. You just want to go slow and be kind of tender with your plants. You took a lot of time to grow them. These have been growing for about a month, I think, as I planted them as seeds. Got the seeds from one of the local feed companies, Futrals, over in Fort Myers. I love being able to get the seeds right from a local company. That was awesome. I have also ordered seeds from Burpees. You can order them from Gurney's, a lot of seed companies. All right, do the same thing again. We'll take the dirt I scooped out, put it right here around the cucumber. Oh, these are beautiful little plants. Now, you know, they're going to be so happy because I put new dirt, new really rich potting soil in the planter. And in the potting soil, it has all the right mix. In addition, it has a slow release plant food. So it's going to house actually some fertilizer that slowly gets to the roots and feeds the plant from the bottom, which is the best way to go. And then I won't let them get acclimated to their pot. And that way I won't be burning them, which you can do if you add too much fertilizer at the wrong time. All right, let's spin the pot around again. This is kind of fun. I hope you guys have had a wonderful weekend. A lot of people did celebrate Halloween in our neighborhood. I noticed they got a little bit of root left there yesterday. Now I'm going to take these plants here from the end. These guys are bug-eaten. I'm going to have to find a different planter for them. Go ahead and get this scooped out here. All ready. Go ahead and chop out this little cucumbers right here at the end. It's kind of fun. It's going to be fun. Now, you know what they say. A lot of people plant their gardens by the full moon. You know, we had a rare blue moon, full moon yesterday at 10:35 or so Eastern Standard Time. I did finally get some pictures of her around 9 o'clock p.m. last night and early this morning. because you know, daylight savings time, the cat still wanted me to get up regardless of what time the clock said, right? Anyway, a lot of people, there is a lot of truth to the fact that the moon has a lot of pull of gravity with the earth. For instance, you get super high tides during a full moon and you get really low tides, like I saw at Delmar Wiggins Pass State Park this morning when I took my beach walk. All right, let's get these cucumbers in this pot. I really like to garden. I think it's really therapeutic. You know, if I lose a plant or two, I was just out of seed. I was careful on my seeds. You know, when I come from the Midwest, I was used to having a great big huge acreage and garden, and I would plant the whole package of seeds because we had a family and I needed a big garden. But now I'm carefully planting in my container gardens, and that way I can control the number of plants, because if there's just a party in one, I might be able to have some for myself and maybe some for my neighbors, but I'm not planning on having a whole nursery or an acre of garden. That's a lot to maintain. Even with the small container gardens, you'd be amazed how much there is to maintain, and the pests are still there. I definitely will be doing a video on pests, things I'm learning, bad things that have happened. You know, it's not a perfect world. I am trying to go the organic way. That's kind of tricky too, but you know, keep trying. So far, but you can see these guys have been inside my patio here, and there's still something in here eating on them. Leave my plants alone, you bugs. If you want to be around and coexist, that's fine, but don't eat my plants, seriously. All right, I need a little bit bigger hole back here. Scoop this right out. Now, what I'm thinking about doing is I'm going to have a little bucket, and I'm going to call that my compost bucket. I've got another barrel, but I've also got another big barrel over here. I could drill some holes and put it over there in the corner, and I could have a compost bucket and recycle this dirt, because the soil is a big expense in your, if you go a soil garden, it's a big expense in your container garden. All right, so I got this last little cucumber. Isn't this the cutest little pot? Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm making a little bit of mess, but I'll just scoop this loose dirt up, put it back in the pot a little later here, you know. Now this is, the soil is still damp. You know, who knows if there are holes in the bag. I've had the big bag under the patio here, but that's kind of nice. But I am going to water it in. I'm pressing these all in. I like to make sure there's still just a little bit of dirt from down in here. Get some of the big dirt. I'll probably get another handful of my big dirt that's sitting outside in the grass, and I'm going to definitely, I like to have it like right up, you know, maybe a ½ inch, maybe a ¼ inch below the lip of the planter. But you can see these are really awesome looking in this planter. Here's what we'll do. We'll take this dirt that fell out. Now, these are going to still sit on the patio, so I definitely are going to have put a tray underneath them to catch any water. I don't like that runoff water, you know, on my patio deck and into my pool. You know, it's all about your surroundings. You know, some of the pots I have out sitting outside the cage around the pool, the screened area, and I don't put trays on them. They just drain into the ground. I hope you guys found this video valuable. Please share it out to your friends and family, all your gardening friends, live video feeds, all of that. I'm going to edit and all of that, see if I get it uploaded to YouTube. YouTube won't let me go live yet, but you know, I persist. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Try some gardening. It's a lot of fun. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for watching.